We are in the so-called rock and roll capital of the world, Cleveland, Ohio, at First Energy Stadium on the shores of Lake Erie. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Atlanta Falcons. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Well, this defense for the Browns, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And one of the key numbers that I look at after every game, total yards allowed. They held them under 200 yards of total offense, just couldn't sustain much of anything against them. Great job showing them different looks and then attacking.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They run. Robinson. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
The defense will spread the field, a dime package here on 3rd and 12. They'll look to throw here. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
So 1 first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on 3rd down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
4th down and on his tie long to punt. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Throwing quickly, and Herbert completes it. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
From the 50, here's Herbert. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Herbert. He's going to air one out. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll set up a throw. And he gets this one to Ridley, complete. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They're going to look to throw. Flushed out right. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
On 3rd down, it's Robinson, and he is not going to get the first down as he'll spot this at about the 28. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This will be a critical call.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. You get the 4th down conversion, and then you look up and you see a flag.
I'm just holding my head in my hands right now because I know the head coach is doing exactly the same thing. It all went into getting it on 4th down, and that gets wiped out.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. That's caught inside the 20. And they finally bring him down, but he reaches the 16. It's a big play there for Atlanta. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. And he'll get 4 there down to about the 12-yard line. No score after one on EA Sports. On second down, it's Robinson, and he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. James Robinson, his 9th touchdown of the season, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point by Nagar is up and good, and that makes the score 7-0. Long now will kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Browns drive about to get started. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January. And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the #1 goal? Make the playoffs. #2, win your division. #3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the #1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way. They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Now it's Herbert. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage excellent there downfield, and it leads to a 4th down. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball. And this is no time to even... And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney. Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback. Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film? I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well. They'll wind up getting 10 back there, so it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5. Play action, they'll throw. He completes it to Ridley. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass. And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot. And they connected there and picked up a 1st down. A 1st down carry for Davis. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
They'll run on first down. Robinson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there.
Well, we know he has pretty good hands on display there. In fact, he only needed one of them.
Yeah, nowadays, all these receivers work on this, right? They do the one-handed catches off the machine in practice. They do it with their quarterbacks. They do it contested, uncontested. They make it part of their repertoire.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
They'll run here with Robinson. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
44 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Partner, in our years together, we've never really run into a player that's admitted a doubt or a lack of confidence, right? But right now, I'm just wondering about that interior line, because on defense, they're starting to get manhandled at the point of attack. Do they have it in them to figure a way to reverse the tide? Because right now, they're running the ball at will.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Robinson.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta.
James Robinson.
His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Falcons will add on to their lead.
Extra point by Nagar is up and good.
And that'll make the score 14-0.
Long now will kick it away following the touchdown. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. They give the Chubb out of the gun.
And he'll wind up picking up about 4 as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Herbert on 3rd down now.
Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free. This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Shakes off the sack. And a big loss here as he's taken down. J.J. Watt tracks him down away in the backfield for a loss of 16. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for Cleveland. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Good coverage there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield, try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get position for at least 3 points.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll run it now with Robinson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 56 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. On 2nd down now. It's Robinson, and he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. They go play action here on first down. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Back to throw here.
Getting this ball out wide for Davis.
So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it'll be a 2nd and long.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Now back to throw.
Oh, Ridley has it. What a catch.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 30. So we have reached halftime now with the visiting Falcons out on top as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Browns drive about to get started.
And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start calling back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Tony Field that time in on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game. Well, they still have time to get them established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll run out of the gun with Moss. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. Herbert wants to throw it on 3rd and 1. Man open, it's Moss, complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 23. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. A shotgun snap for Herbert. He's going to have the hook up to Schwartz. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the 3rd quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the 1st and goal.
Escaping the pressure right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
On 2nd and goal. Herbert has it knocked free. And the Falcons grab it through an opening, and there he goes. The 40, 30, past the 20, 10, 5. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4.
Hey, whatever happened to the days of just getting a fumble recovery? Everyone's into taking it the other way and trying to create points themselves, aren't they?
Well, they are, and now a terrific opportunity inside the 5. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
Robinson again, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. James Robinson taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Falcons use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Extra point by Nagar is up and good.
And that makes the score 21-0.
Long now will kick it away following the touchdown.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Play action. It's Herbert. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw here, Herbert.
Well, that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. But the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Second and 10.
He'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen with Davis. Dancing away at the 35. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Yeah, big play there. And when you have a running back that you can use like a wide receiver, when he has that kind of versatility, you do as they did there. Get him out of the backfield and give those defensive backs something else to worry about.
Now, meanwhile, a final play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of play. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
The Falcons on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw.
They'll run the screen with Mitchell.
And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. Here's Ty Long now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Taken in at the 11. 31 yards on the punt there. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Browns drive about to get started. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Dancing to his left. And he's got room. And Herbert going to slide to a stop, and he has a 1st down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Herbert on 1st down now. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. The Browns on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Again, Herbert. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a 1st down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
4th down for Herbert. Desperation time. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position.
Now, they did get a little gain on this play, but all in all, a nice job defensively against the touch pass. They were able to string it out towards the sideline and never let him get the corner and turn it upfield for a bigger chunk of yardage.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22.
They'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
On 1st down, Robinson. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Jadeveon Clowney there on the stop.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Now it's 2nd and 9.
They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The Falcons on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Not at all what they envisioned on third down. 3 yards in the wrong direction.
Nagar's kick is good.
And that stretches this lead even further. It's now 24-0.
Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one. He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Herbert now. They set up the screen to Chubb. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved. Well, that's a tough, costly penalty because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. Herbert off of play action. He'll buy some time right. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And that is incomplete. Well, the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They snap it to Herbert. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. And they will take a knee here. Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. And they take a knee. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
Well, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So for Atlanta, it's a win that might keep them alive in the playoff race as they're back to 500 at 5-5. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Arizona to take on the Cardinals. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, they come back to the pack a bit as their record falls to 7-3. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take on the Chiefs. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Douglas.
How was work?
It was okay. I was working with the other shift, and I don't know. I'm kind of burnt out. I'm looking forward to having most of next week off.
There you go. Well, good.
But, yeah. I do think, even being exhausted from the 12 hours of work, I think I had the advantage of at least being awake. I don't know if you're
how
like
I generally want to start my mornings, that's for sure.
Well, I don't know if you're like me. Like, I can be awake for like an hour and a half before I'm like really awake.
Right.
Like, playing a Madden game right as I woke up, I'd be 10 minutes in and be like, fuck, what am I doing?
But good game, dude.
Thank you, buddy. I got a +1 speed for AJ Terrell. Not that he needs it.
Just say, there you go. That's always nice to see, though.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I feel like I got off to a lead, and I kind of, my pass defense is good, so if I can get a lead, it's kind of hard to
Well, it's like the thing that was just the momentum killer, though, is the first drive of the second half where Herbert freaking fumbled the ball.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Like, I was fine with everything else up until that moment. And then it was like, well, the game just got away.
Yeah. I was actually, this is maybe just way more funny for me, but the fact that Ben Mason ran down Josh Allen, 87 speed Josh Allen. I was like, what the hell?
I was gonna say
He was gassed.
I was about to say, dude, he was gassed though. He wasn't running
absolutely just done.
Yeah, but it was whatever. There's always games
So,
like that. So,
how'd your test go yesterday, man? You had a packed day.
they went really good. And I actually have one last. It's kind of like it's kind of a test. It's kind of not a test. I have another one tonight that I have to take.
Well, good luck. Good luck with that one too. And Spider-Man on a scale of 1 to 10.
11.
Oh, so excited. That's pretty much what I've read.
You need to stay off Twitter though. So
I will. I'm not. I've been staying away from. I even muted. Let's see. I muted Spider-Man. I muted Far From Home. I muted Tom and Holland. I muted Zendaya, or however the hell you spell it. But
yeah.
yeah, I gave it an attempt. I was muting all types of stuff last night because I saw people starting to say stuff like, "Wow, go see this like ASAP," and I was like, "Oh God, they're flowing in. I need to get these things muted."
Right.
But yeah, I'm actually gonna go with Mike and some of my cousins who are in for coming in for Christmas this weekend
Nice.
from upstate. So we're gonna go Saturday night. The plan is we actually haven't looked at tickets, so we should do that because I know a lot of places in the area were sold out for Thursday and Friday.
Nice. Well, that sounds like fun, dude.
Yeah, man. So pretty excited about that. What about you? What's Christmas plans like in the Anderson Hawker household?
Well, we're actually going to San Diego next week. We're gonna be there from Wednesday to Wednesday.
Nice.
So
Nice.
this weekend we're kind of just hanging out with Maddie's family, and then my family. We're all going down to good old California.
California 8. That's nice, man. That's pretty cool, actually. I was gonna say, do you have family there? But then I was like, no, I bet you guys are just kind of taking a trip together.
Yeah, but we do actually. My aunt and uncle live there. My mom's
Oh,
sister.
okay. Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah, we'll see them a little bit.
So that's nice. Um, One time we went down to Tennessee for Christmas, and I actually loved it.
Dude, I love Tennessee.
I was a kid, so I was like, I want to get back home so we can do presents.
Yeah.
But I was like, it's really cool, you know, really cool being in like my favorite place for Christmas. So that was cool.
Yeah. But we'll ride on good, sir. I'm gonna hurry and head to the gym before I gotta go to work.
Oh, okay. Well.
But it was good talking to you for a minute.
Mm-hmm. You too, buddy.
Thanks.
I hope your day does nothing but improve from here, and I look forward to our next matchup, which unfortunately is probably going to be Madden 23.
I'm gonna play so sweaty next time against you. I just hope you know that. Just kidding.
Bring it on, try hard.
Right on, dude. Well, I hope you have a great day too. Have a good night's rest in the middle of the day.
That sounds good. See you, buddy.
See you, man.
Got a mind of your own. Are we ready? Hold it steady. Oh, we made a mistake. We lost our minds. We lost our memory. Oh, what's it gonna take? There's always something else. So occupy yourself. We never played the rent, but I don't mind. Because of that. Now you're hearing the song. You never said a thing. You never shut your eyes. What will you say? With that mind of your own. Are you ready? Hold it steady. Oh, we made a mistake. We lost our minds. We lost our memory. Oh. What's it gonna take? There's always something else. You said could you shut it? There's always something else. What do you say with that mind of your own? Are we ready? Hold it steady. Lost my lost my way. What's it gonna take? So it's sometimes. It's not the best, so. Except he's not a world-class athlete. He is a world-class athlete's groupie. We lost our mind. We lost our way. Oh, what's it gonna take? So it's something else. Occupy yourself. But I don't. Love, I'll take it away. It's with that mind of your own. Are you ready?